Hey everybody! Okay, we're going to do it just like we were doing it just a couple weeks ago at Thanksgiving. So we are starting a new story today. It's called The Ugly Vegetables. And I know you don't have your books, but that's okay because I've recorded the story for you to listen to as I read through it. So just make sure you watch that video. And right now I'm going to go over the vocabulary words that go along with that story. And I'll try to remember to look right there at the camera while I do it. So here is our first vocabulary word. I'll try to hold it nice and close for you to see. It's the word blooming. And if you look at that picture on the card, it says sunflowers are blooming in the field. They face the sun as their flowers grow. And what you need to know about the word blooming is if a plant is blooming, it means it is growing flowers. So if a plant is blooming, it is growing flowers. Blooming means growing flowers. All right. Now, here's our next vocabulary word. This is the word shovels. It says these children use shovels to help plant a tree. Looks like they're digging a nice little hole there for that tree in the picture on the card. Now, shovels are tools that have a wide scoop and a long handle that we use for digging and moving things. And you can kind of see that a little bit in the picture. There's a wide scoop at the end of that shovel, in this one too, and it's got a long handle. And we already know that we use them for digging. You can see that the kids in the picture are using them for digging. So shovels are tools with a wide scoop and a long handle that are used for digging and moving things. All right. Vocabulary word number 3. It's the word scent. I like this word. It says on the card, if you look at the picture, the girl is smelling a rose. And it says on the front of the card, roses have a scent or smell that is as sweet as perfume. So what you need to remember about a scent is a smell that's usually a really good smell or a nice smell, like a flower smells nice or good. So a scent is a smell that is especially or usually a nice smell. Then we have the word tough. Look at all those pumpkins on that card in that picture. Kind of reminds me of Halloween. It says on the card, a pumpkin has a tough outer skin that is hard to break. If you've ever carved a pumpkin, you've probably experienced that tough outer skin that's hard to break through. Some years they seem to be really, really tough. So if something is tough, it's really hard to cut through it or break it or chew it or rip it, just like these pumpkins would be. Something that's tough is hard to chew, hard to cut, hard to rip, and hard to break. Now, on this next card, here's one of my favorite fruit snacks. Grapes and raisins, but I like grapes better. And if you look at here's the grapes, but here's the raisins. The raisins are really wrinkled. I'll try to make it a little closer so you can see it. The raisins are really wrinkled. And the word is wrinkled. And it says a raisin is a dried, wrinkled grape, but is still sweet. So something that is wrinkled has a lot of folds. It's not smooth. Maybe you've had some clothing that is wrinkled, like maybe your shirt has some wrinkles in it. If you look at my sleeve right here, if you're watching the video, you can see how my shirt is actually wrinkled on my arm too. It's not smooth right here, is it? It's all kind of folded a little bit. Now I can pull it smooth. Oh, maybe I can there. That makes it a little bit better. But just by wearing it, it naturally becomes wrinkled. It kind of bunches up a little bit. Our clothes do that. So something that is wrinkled has many small folds. It is not smooth. Our next vocabulary word is the word plain. We have 2 plants here. Looks like we have some grass and we have some flowers growing in a basket. And it says the plant on the left, right here, is plain. The plant on the right is fancy. So this is a plain plant. Something that is plain is simple. It's not fancy. So this plant is fancy. All kinds of pink flowers and pink basket. This is fancy. This is plain. It is not fancy. Plain means not fancy. Simple. And muscles is our next vocabulary word. This boy is definitely using his muscles in the picture as he moves that wheelbarrow. It says it takes strong muscles to use a loaded wheelbarrow. A wheelbarrow has a lot of stuff in it. It's loaded up. Muscles are the parts of your body that help your body move. If you didn't have muscles, your body would not be able to move. The muscles are the parts of your body that help your body move, along with your bones and things like that. And then our last vocabulary word is the word nodded. In the picture, it looks like a girl is helping in the garden, and it says the girl nodded her head and down. Oh, let me start that one again. The girl nodded her head up and down to show that she would help in the garden. When you nod, I'll move this card a little bit. You move your head up and down, right? We all nod. You're probably nodding right now when I said that. When you nod, you move your head up and down, right? Yep. Because if you nod, it means you are showing that you agree. You're saying yes to something. So you're nodding, you're saying, yep, I'll do that. Okay, yes. So when you nod, you're moving your head up and down to show that you agree. All right. I know that's just the first time that we've gone over those vocabulary words. It's no big deal. We're going to go over them again, but that way you can be familiar with them because I'm going to read through our new story, The Ugly Vegetables, and you will see some of these words in that story, and then you can be familiar with them as we go through the story. All right. I will see you again soon. Bye.